Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady and I'd like to welcome you all in to this year's very first live. So how are you all going? I am so sorry for the 7-minute delay. I had an issue with my tech, as you can tell by the beginning of this if you saw it. I'm sitting there going, come on, hurry up. It was not playing. Alright, so let's have a quick nose. Let me pop out my chat so I can see you all. Where is it? God, I've only been gone a week. I've forgotten how to do everything already. Right, so, oh crikey, you've all been chatting. Alright, so we got Dodo in with a happy new year to you all. And Silver's here as well. She's saying, hi Silver, can't wait till Monday. Are you excited? Oh, I need to read on. What have I missed? Silver is saying she is, but her anxiety is kicking in, so she's really nervous. Ah, you's going live, girl, as a guess. She's Dodo has grassed you up by saying that you'll be grand. You don't have to go on camera, and we are all friends. I have to go. Yeah, I did read that right. I was like, what? I'm a bit lost now. I'm still lost. Brain's not there yet. As Silver is saying, and thank you, Dodo. Remember, darling, as Silver said, if you're going to go live, and just pretend you're talking to me or talking to one of the people in your life that you feel comfortable with. And luckily, I feel comfortable with all of you, and so I talk a load of dribble quite a lot, don't I? And you lot let me get away with it. And everybody else that will come onto your live will be the same. Alright, so Silver is saying thank you to Dodo. And Blue is in with a happy new year, everybody. Now, if I missed someone's comment above that lot, it was because I couldn't see it, because I've got my quick subscribe and like and hit and all that banner going across the top. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. Click that thumbs up button for me, gang. And check that bell to make sure that you are still receiving all notifications of all of the videos that I'm putting out. Because I'm now starting to do things a little bit different. I've mucked up this week. I'll explain that in a second. But starting next week, on Monday there'll be something, hopefully, if I manage to get to recording it. There's definitely something coming for you on Tuesday. On Tuesdays will be the load up day for the, I've forgotten what I've called it as well. Oh, the Stitch a Week. So I don't know if any of you have managed to spot it, or you've maybe even watched it, but I put a new video out today that's called a Stitch a Week, and this week was week number 1. Where is it? Week 1. And that's week 2. I can't be showing you, that's week 3. See, I've already done some. Right, so it was week 1, and week 1's video was a how to make this little sample, which is the cobblestone. Yeah, I did get that right, didn't I? Yeah, the cobblestone stitch. Now this is actually a 2 rows in one for each one of these stripes. And my thought behind it is that I will come across different stitches for you guys, show you how to do them, and then of course you can run off and do whatever you want with them then, can't you, after that? But it also means then that I'm going to be exploring new stitches for myself as well, so I won't be stuck in with the boring corner to corner constantly, and just every now and then. Right, so let's have a quick nose. Right, let's get back down. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Oh, I've had to skip. Hello, Jen, and welcome in, darling. Silver Dodo. Everybody's saying hello. Sabrina's in the house. She's saying hello, Angela, and everybody. She's off. She's making dinner, but she's having a listen. She's always making dinner this time of night. It's a nightmare. I tried to get her to make a dinner earlier by saying I'm making mine now. Nope, didn't work, did it, girl? Bella, welcome in, darling. She's saying hello all. She was in the ads. Hopefully she isn't anymore. Oh, Silver is saying thank you for the candy cane border. She is doing that on the edge of a another creator's cowl. Okay, so we got Dodo saying hi to Bella, Sabrina saying hi to Dodo, people are saying hello, hello, hello. Ah, so Sabrina sent Bella a little gift. I wonder what that is. I'll have to keep an eye out. She's saying, Sabrina, I will be sharing your gift soon. Thank you so much. Right, so everybody's saying hello to everybody else. I've got a Natalie. Who's Natalie? I didn't see a Natalie sneak in. Right, so Bella is saying hi to Natalie. I'm lost. You know me, I can't remember people's actual names. I stick to your channel name. Right, Dodo is asking, is that a new top under the pocket scarf behind me? No, it isn't actually. It's actually a top that's been on her for about a year now. I wore it during the summer for about two videos, and then it went back on there again. Oh, what's it called? What's it called? What's it called? It is by Courtney at Fiberfox Studios. I call it one thing, but it's not. So what I will do is, because I can't remember it for this second, I will pop the details in the drop down box once this video goes into replay. So that way you can, if you want to, you can jump over and copy her video. It's really, really lovely. If I remember rightly, it's only a 2-row repeat. Really lovely, really simple, really quick to make. The big scheme of things. Where have we gone? Where have we gone? Okay, yeah, so Knitting Purple is in. Welcome in, Purple. And Sabrina said, Bella, my pleasure. And if you want more, let me know. She loves going shopping, that. Sabrina, she is so cheeky. Jennifer, welcome in, darling. She is saying Happy New Year to everybody. And Silver is saying, oh, Dodo, good eyes. I like the colour. I must admit, I really do as well. That is a cotton yarn. Oh, crikey. I've had a room move round. I don't know where anything is at the moment. Oh, crikey. I bought the cotton. It's little balls of cotton. I really think they're cute. And they go for miles. Miles and miles. But for the life of me, I can't think what it's called. But yeah, I'll, again, if I remember and I find it, I'll stick it in the description box later. There we go. Oh, okay, Silver, Natalie is you. Right, I'm going to keep calling you Silver though, darling, because that's what I've always called you. And we've got another, what, 2 to 3 Natalies that come in. Do you realise how confused this crazy would be? Okay. So Bella's correcting and telling me that Silver is Natalie as well. Right. Right, so Jenny's saying hello to everybody. She is trying to put up a new yarn shelf. But she will be listening. Good luck, darling. Is that a one fixed to the wall or something similar to this where it's multi-layered boxy thingy that you just stick together and hope for the best it stays put? Okay, so Dodo is saying hi to Jen and Knitting Purple is also saying hi to Dodo. So everybody has caught up with everybody else. That's cool. I'm hoping you all had an absolutely lovely Christmas period and a bubbly New Year if you're able to. And you got to at least see one member of the family you like. I'm going to put it like that. Silver is saying she's okay with that. She'd answer to both as she's game. I would get so confused having to call you that as well. Because of course we've already got a couple of Natalies, haven't we? The name is on screen for me, so I'm just not. I won't remember it. And Blue is saying that she was eating tea and she's sorry if she's missed saying hi to everybody. I think put it like this. I think everyone in there is like happy that everybody said hi in general. It's a lot easier that way. She said, no, not to the wall, and just praying for the best. Okay, so it's not a shelving unit that you plug into the wall. So it's something similar to what's behind me as a guess. Jennifer is saying hi to Jen. That's going to confuse me. But it's all right. I got it sussed. It's all right. Right. Oh, crikey. I'm trying to think. So, what have you girls been up to? What have you been creating? Did you manage to make something for you over the holiday season? Or was it a case of you've got half a glove done and the other half will get done sometime during the year? That's me with a hat. Tried to make myself a hat with cabling. But I'd had a glass of wine and I've not really done cabling before. So I'm sitting there. And of course with me I need to I need to when I look at a pattern I normally will literally cut as many of the unusable, like the words, I cut as many of the words out as possible. So if like the pattern says skip so and so stitches, place your next stitch in blah blah stitch, I just literally will write SK for skip and skip 3 or skip whatever it is, knowing that I've only got to skip them stitches and whatever I need to do next goes in the next stitch. And but I couldn't do that with the cabling because I was getting all confused. So I'd had a drink. And next thing I know, I'm able to cable. Yeah. I'd done really well. I'd done about four rows of this cabling. And then I had to put it down and go to bed. Next morning I got up. Could I remember what I was doing? Could I remember how to do it? Could I remember anything? It was like, no. So I'm now sitting here waiting for my brain to catch up, which will be about 3 months' time. Or thinking, do I just grab some more of that manky wine, knock it back and see if I can crochet while drunk? Because that was the only way I was able to do them cables. Oh dear. Right, are you guys still about? Because it's gone very, very quiet over on the chat. Saying, or have we got the warning of death? I've got a warning up, but I'm just going to keep talking and hope for the best. Okay, we've got 8 girls in, according to me stats and stuff. Oh, Blue. Right, Blue is saying that she gifted her nieces blankets for Christmas. She promised to make one for them when her niece was born. She's 4. And she was 4 in December. But the girls love them. At the end of the day, as long as they get them, they're not going to mind. And if you think about it, they're going to get just as much use now as what they were then. And if anything, the kids are going to be like, Blue made this. This is the bestest. Is like my niece or whatever they call you, they're going to be like, she made this for me, because they're like 4. So it's going to be a prized possession. Whereas if you'd have made it and given it to them as a baby, it would have been something that was there all the time. There'd be a story attached, but they wouldn't remember the story. So if anything, it's a better story. It's like, I promised it. It took me 4 years. Here you go. It's something they may take into adulthood and remember. Where we gone? Oh yeah, it did work. Right, and Dora, I'm sorry, but if that looked very much like a link. If I see you put up another link, you will be getting removed. I'm sorry, I don't do links to other websites off of YouTube. And the only people that can put them up are my moderators. And if it was a link to something rude, then I know better sites than that one. Send me a message. Yes, Jennifer, I think it was, but you never quite know. Dora may have literally sat on her keyboard and pressed send. I've done it in the past, so I'll give people an opportunity to go, oops, I've done wrong. But if they don't come back with an oops, I've done wrong, or they come back and put a link in again, then boom, they're gone. And if it is a troll, yay, I've made it. As I say to others, unless you got a troll, you're not quite there till you got a troll. Right, Silver is making coffee. Right, so Dodo, she started a hooded shawl, missed 31 inches, almost 30 rows. Done. So she's having to start over. Ouch! Not good, not good, not good. That one's easy. Not that I'm trying to self-promote, but that one's really easy. We just keep going till it's long enough. Okay, right, so Jenny's saying, yep, I've caught up with you guys now. Right, okie dokies. Let me think, what are we going to do today? Right, Sabrina is eating her dinner at the second. Okay, well, we've got a couple of new girls that have popped in. So if you look at the top of the chat, hopefully it's still there. It may be, it may not be, but it's definitely in the drop down box. There is a link that will take you through to the Ravelry page, where I've got quite a lot of my written patterns already up. Now this one is written only. It hasn't got a tutorial on the channel, like a full tutorial. But it does have links to some of the stitches so that if you are struggling with it, you can reference those videos. Quite a few of these also are already on the channel, but they may or may not have the borders attached to the channel video. Okay, some of the newer ones only have the borders for the written pattern, because I think if you're going to pay for a pattern, then you want to get a bit more than what's in the video, don't you? So, and that's why I've done that. But there is, oh, pardon me, there's 20 patterns written up for you over on the Ravelry shop if you fancy it. But if you see anything in the background and you're like, I like, just say, and I'll tell you what the pattern name is and whether it's on the channel as a tutorial or whether it's a paid for only pattern. You've all gone quiet. Right, so I would like to set you guys all a question. Okay, now this is a question you can answer now, but I'm thinking in a couple of weeks I might. Where did my brain go? No, yeah, it's a question you can answer now, whether you're watching the replay or whether you are in chat with me today. What I'd like to know is, what is your favourite stitch that you've come across so far? As I said, I'm doing a couple of different stitches at the moment, which was the cobblestone. I liked that when I did that one. But then the next one I did, which is video 2, which will be out next week. Can't tell you what it is, but I like that stitch too. And then I come across stitch number 3 and I'm like, I like that one too. And as I'm doing them, I'm like, oh, I could do this, that and the other with it. So I'm loving these videos the videos I'm making, because it's throwing ideas out so that I can make something later on with them. Oh, bless. Purple. If that's the case, darling, the little cobblestone here, this one went up today. It is video number 1 of the new set. So each week there's going to be a different stitch that comes out, but that you can size it up or down depending on how many you need. That's an easy one to size up and down as well, and that would work very, very well for tiny blankets for angel babies. I'll bring that up closer. Hopefully it's focusing in for you. But yeah, you don't have to do it in stripes. You can do it solely or one colour. Oh yeah, it is in focus. That's good. Yeah, you can do it solely in one colour or multiples. So that's not a bad little pattern that you might want to follow. and that takes about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how speedy you are and if you're mucking around with colour changes. Right, so Dodo, where have we gone? Nope, dot there, dot there, dot there. Right, Purple was saying she was going to cast herself on a hat for today, but she went to a knitting group and they've been asked by the local hospital to make tiny blankets for angel babies. What's that? Lark's foot and waistcoat. I like bobblies too. Ah, okay, they're your stitches, I'm guessing. I'm at a loss already. I'm going to have to write them ones down. I have never heard of either of them. Where have we gone? Oh no, I do know waistcoat because I've used it. It's mad, isn't it? I did that about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I made a little top that had waistcoat stitch. And she likes bubbles. You're evil. I hate bubbles. Hate them. Right, so Blue was saying that yesterday she learnt the crocheted and was it crossed double crochet. Looks similar to a V-stitch. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? I've actually used that in one of my patterns. Silvered, she doesn't know. Sabrina has, yes, Sabrina caught the cobblestone video earlier on today, so she's already fired me off a photograph. Yay, I got something for whips and bits on Sunday. But she's already fired me off the photograph of her first square, which is really, really cool. Okay, so Silver is saying the blankets for angel mums mean a lot. She had one with her son. He was born sleeping. Okay, and Knitting Purple said that is such a sweet thing to do. It is a beautiful thing to do. Locally to us, they were asking for little hats. I'm going to put it like that because it's a touchy subject for me. But yeah, they were asking for little hats. Just as I was about to start doing it, they shouted out, "Please, no more little hats." I was literally 2 days late to the little hat party. Yeah, so it was something I didn't do. If I had have done, it wouldn't have been something that I would have shown on the channel anyway, because it's little hats. Oh, Jen, bless. She's saying, okay, I give up. I'm still too sick to keep going. Oh, bless. What you got wrong with you this week, babe? Fingers crossed it's just a common boring sniffles. And she's going to ask her son to finish putting up the shelves another time. Yeah, get him to work for it, girl. Just dangle a chocolate bar or something. They're normally pretty good kids. You can bribe them with food. Right, so Purple is saying that she can't use colour. It's got to be cream or white. Yep, that would look beautiful in a basic cream or white as well. When do you need them done for, darling? I've got an idea. Could you do me a favour? Can you, Purple, can you send me an email mentioning the wings, not the wings, sorry, mentioning the little baby blankets, or the baby blankets. Can you write that in there, just saying as a memory reminder for today's live? I've got an idea for you that I want to throw your way. I'd need you to test it for me. Mrs. Bradshaw, welcome in, gorgeous. She's saying popping in, but she's driving, so she's just listening and lurking. As long as you are, honey. You know how I feel about driving. And Bella is saying, oh, Right, everybody is saying hello to our Mrs. Bradshaw, and Bella is saying, Mrs. Bradshaw, she's almost finished her 12 a day boxes and one more to go. Angelina, welcome in, darling. She's saying she loved the mini square today. Have you given it a go yet, darling? Yeah, because the idea behind it is that over time we'll get a decent amount of little squares, so get yourself a little box or a little bag or something to put them in dedicated to the little squares. And I don't know if you want to do something like I'm doing. I've got a tag on them so I know which one's which, so that as the year goes on I can be going video 1, video 2, video 3 and stuff like that, so I can at least see it, because for me I'll be keeping this, but the plan is later on in the year that we can actually join some of these up to create a blanket of some sort with different stitches on, whether it be one that you'd keep for yourself or whether it be something that you would hand over to a charity or to a family member or a friend. I'm hoping that by doing it that way I'm going to find new stuff, you're going to find new stuff, and we're going to have lots and lots of fun. Oh, Jen, what you like? Jenny's saying she's been sick since Christmas. Older she gets, the longer it takes to heal. I know what you mean there, girl. It's just snotty crud, but it's hanging on in between me ears. Can't believe how much snot one person can blow. Yuck. That's her words. I've changed them slightly just for him, like the pronouns. Okay, so alright, I can't move on yet. You'll get there. You'll blow all them bogies out at some point, honey. I'm trying to think. I found that when I'm overly snotty, I find fizzy drinks help. Sounds daft. It's the only way I can clear the phlegm. Okay. Alright, move on to the next one. Angelina. Sorry if I call you Angela by mistake. My name, you see, it gets confusing, there's extra letters. Alright, she's saying, and not yet, she's wrestling with a cabled sweater at the moment. Yeah, you missed my cabled story, didn't you? I was trying to make a hat. I did really well whilst drunk, or whilst drinking, I should say. Couldn't remember the next day how to do it though. So, yeah, it's sitting in a box, like quite a few things. I'll get back to it soon. Oh dear. It sounds to me like you guys have all got lots of things going on. Lots of patterns and stuff that you're working on. Oh, give me 30 seconds. I'm just going to go and get what I'm working on. Apart from tidying up this room, of course. Oh! Oh, sorry about that, gang. Right, let's put that there. Let's put that. Oh, that shouldn't do that. That goes over there. Go on then. Hold up, we got guest. Right. Go on then, Spud. Alright, so let's see. What did I miss where you guys were at? Jen, how was me holidays? He's here, gang. Little Spud's here. Liam, can I say hello to the gang? Say hello? No, don't start clicking buttons with your nose, for cripe's sake. Right, how was my holiday? Very quiet. There was just me, hubby, and the youngest. The eldest, of course, is staying at my mum's and dad's at the moment down over in Essex. So they're in the southeast of the country, and I'm in the southwest. So we didn't get to see my family this year, and of course we didn't get to see hubby's family this year because they're over in Australia. They're over in Melbourne. And so it was just the three humans and this thing, this day rag. But it was nice. It was quite. We spent the whole day together in the lounge watching films, which was quite a break. Will you stop trying to stop me doing stuff with my hand? Yeah. So Christmas was nice. New Year's we got to see friends, so that was nice as well. Right. What are you doing? So there we go. Right, Rita is in. Sorry, honey, I can't say the first half of your name. So she says, good evening. How is everyone? Jen, totally agree on that one. I've had the RSV virus for 7 weeks. I finally got better. Then a bleeping sinus infection. So she's done with it. Oh, crikey. You girls haven't had a lot of luck, have you? Normally I end up getting ill over Christmas or the first couple of weeks of January. So I'm happy I'm staying put at the moment. Fingers crossed I shouldn't have any issues. Oh, were you trying to get further back? Careful. I can't move it. The weight of the stuff in it and you. It's going to throw my back out, mister. Right, just like sit down. Just sit. Good boy. Alright, so let me see what he's saying. Dodo is saying hi, Rita. Rita is saying thank heavens for knitting and crocheting. Well done here. Yeah, I must admit that kept me going when I was ill as well. Sabrina is asking Rita, how are you? Bella is saying, oh, cruddy of those sinuses. Silver is saying, puppy cam. Yeah, it pretty much is puppy cam. Yeah. You're all hypo. Yeah, I can't at the moment, Dodo, because he's blocked me in and I didn't bring any in with me. Hold on. Give me a second. Hubby! Mr. Crazy! Mr. Crazy! Can I have some puppy treats, please? Can we have some Scooby snacks? Because we haven't got any.
Hi, puppy.
He needs Scooby snacks.
Stay there. Stay.
No, he's gone. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get a treat. Where be gone? So Silver is saying, bless him, you love him. I must admit, he is a cheeky little snot bag. He'll be back in a second. And Jenny's saying, oh, Rita, that is terrible. I didn't get tested, but it's the same thing. I get once every year about the same time. It's normal.
Up.
Just give me all the treats, babe. He doesn't need.
Sit.
Oh,
Good boy.
Thanks, babe.
Get him.
No. He's already tried to
There's 3 things in
do
the
stuff.
fridge. Can I choose one?
Yes.
Right, two of them.
No, actually, you got donut in the fridge. Have your donut. It's pink with sparkly bits on it. Right, sorry. Let's go back to chatting to you lot. Right. So, Jen was saying, "Oh, Rita, that's a terrible. Sorry, I didn't get tested, but it's the same thing. I get once a year, about the same time. It's normal." But her son's just got the influenza A. Ouch. Girls, if it's the same thing every year, have you kept an eye out of what trees and stuff are in your local area? Because when we lived in Wales, my daughter was constantly snotty. Right, yet when we went and visited my family down in Essex, and they lived by the sea, it would clear up within a couple of hours, and then we'd go back to Essex and she was all snotty again. And it turned out she was actually allergic to pine trees. And as soon as we moved away from Wales and out of the pine tree, out of the areas with pine trees, her snot was fine. But as soon as we went to visit somebody, we would have issues with her all getting bunged up and snotty again. Silver is in the southeast of the UK too. God, that's my old stomping ground, girl. Good old Southend. Let's have a look. Oh, you guys have been chatting. Sorry, I've got some catching up to do. Right, okay. Blue is still loving Liam. Liam, sit. Sit down. Sit. And just wait. Just wait. Right, let me get to the bottom of the messages. Once I get to the bottom of the messages, you can have a treat, okay? You got to wait. I thought it was Rita. Sorry, I've just read yours, but I know you've separated it, which is absolutely beautiful. But for me, when I see a name, it's normally the first bit that stands out to me is what you end up getting called. Because if it stands out the first time, it will stand out every time. Flipping dyslexia. Right. Blue is saying she thinks everybody is unwell at the moment. She's got laryngitis at the moment. Ouch. Sarah is in at our crafty. She is saying she's in a bit late. She's just had dinner. Happy New Year, everybody. Everybody's saying hi to Sarah. And our Dee Dee's in. Welcome in, Granny. Our Dee Dee. Oh, sorry, my Dee Dee. So that's our Granny Dee. She's saying hello, darling Poppy. And also saying hello to everybody. Rita is saying it is cold here and winter, so no trees here, but all flowers inside are banned in her house except for roses and tulips. Yeah, it was the daftest of things that she was allergic to that, which was we didn't cotton on until she was about 4. So that's why we have an artificial Christmas tree. It's just that simple. Otherwise, if we had a proper Christmas tree, it would be Christmas tree and snot. So not very good. Oh, Sarah is also in the southeast. She's Sussex by the sea. Oh. Rita is saying her dog would have snapped the treat out of his hand. Well, we've had him since he was 4.5 months old. He was a rescue. And when I was younger, I loved dogs, but then I got bitten by one. And so dogs sort of doing this at me used to freak me out. So he has learned over the last 4 years what he is and isn't allowed to do. Now, they taught him to touch, which is that. So, of course, I reward that. And then we taught him to use both his paws and stuff as well. You can just wait, Piglet. But then on top of that, I've had to teach myself as much as I've taught him. So it's a trust thing. Now, I'm not going to like doing this because it's horrible. But there we go. Ready? Gently. Good boy. He's allowed to do that if he's told gently. But he's not allowed to kiss me. Dogs and kisses are just not a done thing, are they, puppy? We don't do kisses. Not on the mouth, anyway. Not unless I'm sleeping and the little bug sneaks in. Yeah, so Linda was saying that her dog would just snap the treat out of his hand. There are times, don't get me wrong, there are times when he will nick it and he will snap it. But that's normally crackers from the Chinese, when we have a Chinese, because he's just so excited. The first one he always snaps at. But then he knows that normally it's the big one, the biggest one in the packet, because we know he'll snap. Gently. Good boy. Right, so Sabrina's saying hi to Dee Dee. Jen's back. Jennifer's back, sorry. She's saying she's back. Her stupid PC did a freeze moment. Grr. And beautiful dog. Did you read that? Don't lick the gob. Thank you. Oh, ouch. I can't read that L word there, darling. Alright, Rita is saying that she's allergic to everything. So her trouble starts in March. And then they get and then we get fake trees inside when she was 14, after she was always getting something on Christmas Eve. She can't remember a Christmas Eve where she's managed to open all her gifts. Oh, bless. No, that's no fun, is it, Liam? That's no fun, is it? No, 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 no. Okay, I'm cheating. I'm getting him to move his head by moving the tree. You can't have them all. There's only like 5 left. Look, see? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You're going to have to hold out. We've only been going for 40 minutes. I don't care if you say please. No, not yet. Excuse me. Right. No, I've not hidden them in my hair. Right. Right, so what are you girls all making at the moment, or what are you up to at the moment? Are you crocheting away, or are you scoffing your grub because it's nearly 8 o'clock and you're in the UK? Or are you just watching the puppy because he's just so stinking cute? Wait, sit. Alright. Righty ho, while you guys are all going. For the new girls that have popped in, what are your favourite crochet stitches? Now, the reason I'm asking this is because I've just started a new set of videos, which will be out on a Tuesday, although today's one this week's one came out on Wednesday, because I thought today was when I got confused when I put it up the other day. It was all loaded up on Sunday, ready to go, and yeah, it was all loaded up, ready to go Sunday. And I was looking last night and I'm like, okay, I've changed the times to a different time during the week, so it's 4 o'clock, the upload time is 4. And stop it. Sit, you obnoxious snot box. Right, sorry, yeah, so it was 4 o'clock, the upload, and everything was going fine, and about 4:30, 5 o'clock, I'm like, what is going on? Normally by now one person would have said something on the video, but there was nothing. And then I realised it hadn't gone up. What I'd actually done was put yesterday's date as in the 4th, but I'd done the 4th of April, not the 4th of January. So that's why it got swapped to today. So for this week, and only this week, hopefully, it's up as a Wednesday. But next week, it will be up on Tuesday at 4 PM GMT. So yeah, so the first stitch up, for any of you that don't know, let's hope I got the right one. Yep, is this one here, and it is the cobblestone. Now this is actually 2 rows done in each colour. So I really liked it, and to be honest, it was really simple. So if you're looking for something new to try, give that one a go. Now the plan of action is that over this year I'll do one a week, and by sort of halfway through we might have enough there to make a blanket. If not, we'll just keep going and we'll try a different stitch each week. As I've got the first 3 weeks done now, that's this week's one, and then the next week and the week after. Tomorrow I will do a couple more. So at least then I know I've got at least 5. And then you guys know there's at least 5 she's done. So we can do something with them. Alright, so let's have a look. Oh, crikey. Where do we go? Where do we go? I can't remember that bit there. Oh, Silver's eating a chocolate orange bomb. Rita's on her 2nd pair of socks for the year. Yui's a speedy. And she's edging her squares on her blanket. Sarah's just finished her pick and mix cow. Our gorgeous Joyful Creations is in. Hello, darling. And Blue is crocheting a top. It's just regular double crochet backwards and forwards. Hey, if it works, it works. How cool. And Joyful is saying hi to Sabrina. Steph is in the house. Welcome in, darling. She's saying Happy New Year all. And Sarah's saying that she loves a big bobble stitch. And she's just learnt the cobble stitch. Don't you have to me, mister? I'm not keen on the bobble stitch. But you're the 2nd person to say bobble stitch now. You can't write. Get off the pen, monkey. And Joyful is saying that she likes the herringbone stitch. That's it. Poor. Thank you. Where have we gone? Herringbone stitch. Dodo saying hi to Steph. And Jenny's saying that she knitted a children's hat yesterday and today. She is finishing off her whip socks. Ooh. Happy New Year, says Sabrina to Steph. And Jenny's saying, hi Steph, congratulations on your win this week. Oh. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Crikey, you lot chat for like, I get loads of messages all in one go. It jumps and it takes me half an hour to find where I stopped. Where are we gone? Chat yesterday, finished off. Right, there we go. The Suzette stitch. Not heard of that one. And the waffle. I know that one. So, as Steph is saying hi Dodo and Sabrina, Joyful is saying hello sweet Steph, how are you my joy friend? I hope to see you this Friday on her live. You sneaky snake. Right, Blue has said she's got to go, the dogs need a walk in, so hopefully we will see you again soon. If you're still here, have a lovely walk, darling. And Joyful was saying, what was the name of that stitch you did? If that's aimed at me, the name is the cobblestone. It is a video number 1 that went up today. That's got a tutorial, so it tells you the chain count and how to do the stitches and what stitches you need and all that sort of gumph. You know, all the good stuff. So Rita is saying then she might make 52 dishcloths at the end of the year. Yep, it can be used whatever stitch you want, whatever yarn you want. If you want to make 52 dishcloths, at least you've got your Christmas presents sorted. Sarah's saying that's a great idea. That's the thing, in the UK, crocheted or knitted dishcloths are just not a thing. We just don't do them. It's bad enough when I handed my eldest daughter, I made her some face scrubbies and some makeup removal ones and said, look, here you go. She went, what am I meant to do with that? I said, use it to take your makeup off and shove them in the wash. And she was like, but a cotton wool pad's quicker, or a flannel. And I'm like, oh, flipping heck. So yeah, it's not really, well, not for my lot anyway, it's not really a done thing. Joyful is asking Jen if she's ready for movie night this Friday. Everyone's saying bye to Blue. Joyful says she's missing you, Steph. Where we go? And Jen's not been very well this Christmas. Joyful. Oh, Joyful, that's fun. She's just started a mosaic change purse. It's her first go at mosaic. No, you're not having it, so stop trying to squidge it. Sorry, it's just licking the table. There must be a crumb. Steph is saying, what did she win? Because she missed it. She's not good at checking back on drawings. Where are we gone? Jenny's saying, Steph, don't make me look through my history. I just remembered your name. That sounds like me. On a normal day. Crikey, I'm even worse when I'm ill. I should put my chat on slow mode, then I can read all my messages. I could do, but then that means that you lot have to wait 60 seconds before you put it in. This way I can catch up. Honestly, I can. Right. Liam, stop. Oh crap, I've got no questions there. Right. Because there's another cheeky way, you see. Right. Right, Liam. Pick a card. Liam, which one? Which one? Pick a card. That one? Right. Trust you. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run us a little question that gives me a chance, go on, bog off now you've had it, that gives me a chance to catch up on your chat while you're firing off your answers. And it's your chance to win this month's winner only pattern. The winner will actually get to choose which pattern is this month's. So that's why I can't show you it at this second, because I don't know which one he or she is going to choose. It is that simple, but it will be a corner to corner pattern, as the same as my normal winner only patterns are. Okay, so who's up for it? As I said, I can't tell you what it is because I haven't picked it yet. So there you go. You get bonus brownie points and for that as well. So you get to pick it and you get to make it. Right. So your question is dangerous jobs. So name as many dangerous jobs as you like. It is a 1 job per entry. Just keep firing them off. You can add as many as you like, but just 1 per row, please, or 1 per answer. And I'm going to go for number 6. Right. You are being a cantankerous toad. Oh, right, now you choose to sit down. Bog off. Right, so go on, bog off. Off you go. Alright, so let's pop back up and see what you were saying. Should put it in slow mode, done that bit. Sarah is saying, but cotton wool pads aren't environmentally friendly or reusable. Yeah, no, she's a stroppy pants, the eldest. The youngest one, she's a flannel. It's like, a flannel, it's done. But then she doesn't wear makeup either, so it makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, Rita. Rita is saying handmade dishcloths are in with her family. Many of the kids are growing up and more thinking about the environment and the money it will cost to buy things all the time. Yeah, well, with my lot, it's a case of Dad's pants are used for washcloths for windows. And old t-shirts and things, if they're too holey, they get cut up and used as rags and things like that. So that's where my family do is we wear something till it falls apart, and then we'll cut it up and use it for something else. So as Steph is saying that she wants to start mosaic as well. Look, girls, if you're really looking for mosaic, pop over to oh, brain. I'll get there in half an hour. I'll come back to that thought. Courtney at Fiberfox Studios. There we go. If you pop over to her, she has got some brilliant patterns, and they are really simple to follow. I've had a go. I've made a headband. It wasn't meant to be a headband. It was meant to be a blanket. But I had so many other projects on the go. I got into it. I made enough for a headband and went, that'll do. I can show her then that I understood it and I've done it. But she's got some absolutely stunning patterns on her channel, and I think it's Mosaic Monday she'll put out a new one. Alright, Sabrina is heading off. Bye, darling. If I've missed you, I'm sorry. If you're catching it on replay, hiya. Right, Silver is saying me and Rita is saying me, so that's you guys are ready for the question. I need to do a C2C a moo blanket. Oh, you're just going to have to wait and see what's up next. It's not a moo, but there is a moo there somewhere in the list of ones that I have already got the pattern drawn up and part written up. I just haven't got it tested yet. Our Dee is saying she got to go, but she wanted to pop in and say all the best for 2022 and leave her thumbs up. Thank you ever so much, darling. If you haven't done it, can you also give me a thumbs up? It helps put my name out a little bit so a couple of other people can come in or will be notified that we're here. Right, so we have got number 6, wasn't it? Oh, how to pick an awkward one, Ange. Right, so we got Jen with underwater welding, good, but no. Electrician, taxi driver, fireman and petrol worker, construction truck driver, coal miner, doctor, bomb disposal, nurse, oil rig people, forklift driver, ambulance, army, a farmer, a lollipop person. In some places, that's the most dangerous job going. Construction worker, deep sea diver, fisher, marines, bomb disposal, sewage worker. Oh, where are we gone? Sewage worker, there we go. Fisherman, working in general, says Jen. Soldier, policeman, roofer, security guard, welder. Steph's having a giggle at Jen. And then we got armed police, a tornado chaser. And Sarah's saying that she needs to test the moo. Oh, bless. Message me, honey. Then we got Jen saying pilots, but none of you have got it yet. So I will give you a clue. They are an entertainer. Nope, it's not a lumberjack, Jen. And so that is a dangerous job, and it's an entertainer. Oh, now where's your mind going? What are you thinking? Nope, not a garbage collector. Steph is saying, it's just the thought of the lumberjack. Yeah, to be honest, I've got visions of, oh, what's his name? I can't think of his name. But there's an actor that is in a couple of programmes. What was he in? True Blood. And then a vampire one or werewolf or something. But it was the same chap. And I remember seeing him in a plaid shirt thinking, he'd look really good like that. So I've got visions of him now running on logs. Right, so let's see who else is next. So we got clown, stunts, clown, teacher, acrobat, actor, drag queen, tightrope, animal tamer, clowns, a flyer, fire water, or well, a fire walker, I think that might be. Tightrope walker, fire eater. Oh, sword thrower, escape artist. Oh, this is tough because quite a few of you have come in with something to do with it, but not the actual thing. So we've got sword thrower, escape artist, trapeze artist, a stunt biker. You're all thinking in the right frame of mind, but you've gone really into it. Whereas this time around, you don't need to. I'm a magician. A lion tamer. I wish I picked number 10 now. Oh well. We're on number 6. Let's run back up. Let's see if anybody has put something similar. Right, because if none of you get it, I've picked out somebody that's in the right area. So the first person that was in the right ballpark, so to speak. We'll give you a few more moments. Right, so where were we? Stunt bike, magician, lion tamer, fire, magician, a ringmaster, assistant, circus performer. Hey, we got it. Bella's come in with a circus performer. Congratulations, darling. What I'm going to need you to do is read the drop down box for how to claim. But what I'm going to need you to do is fire me off an email. Okay, you can do that now. You could possibly do that now if you're on your computer. The email information is in the drop down box. If you fire me off the email telling me that you are tonight's winner, and then we will discuss the winner only patterns that could be up for grabs for this month, and then you can choose the one for this month, and then I'll get to it and finish writing it up and making sure it's all okay for you, and then I will send it over once you jumped through all the rest of the hoops. So congratulations again, Bella. Sorry, it's squidged all your name and half the answer together, but we get it. It's Bella. She's sorted. So congratulations again, darling. Right, so how many of you, I think most of you were with me on the last 2 lives of last year, weren't you? What sort of tutorial was it for, Sarah? Because you never know, I might already know someone. Sarah's saying she's got to go and look for a tutorial. Have fun, crazies. Everybody is saying congratulations to Steph. Not to Steph, sorry, to Bella. Sorry, Steph, you were just the last name that popped up as I was saying it. I was reading the wrong end of the wording. I think how Sarah's legged it, you know. But hopefully she'll find a pattern that she's after. So, yep, congratulations, Bella. Right, what are we on to then? Right, so most of you were with us last year, or the end of last year, for the last 2 lives, and I showed you a small little blanket, didn't I? That was a corner to corner. Well, it wasn't small at all, and I'd put it in my Santa pants. Close your flies, you. I'd put it in the Santa pants and said, well, I've run out of yarn, so I've got to wait for the delivery to come through. So I haven't had my delivery yet. It's in the post at the moment, so we're now waiting for it for tomorrow. So I was like, well, do you know what? This thing's already it was already way, way bigger than the mousse. And I hadn't even got to the first corner. And I knew I would have another chunk to do before I got to the corner. So I knew it was going to use a lot more yarn than what I'd want to. So I was saying to you, do I strip it or do I keep going? Some of you evil toe rags were saying keep going. Actually, most of you were evil toe rags. But I was like, no, I'm not listening to you. You can forget it. So I sat down on the lounge floor with the work between my legs, like between my feet, either end of it, and I undone the lot. All 59 rows of my corner to corner were undone. All them hours of work, it took me an hour to undo it. That was it, an hour. I was like, oh, it's all done now. So I started it again. Because I'm that evil. I started it again. But this time round, I'm using the C2C Mini. Okay, so as it says, it's mini. It's not as big as the normal C2C. With your normal C2C, it's 3 double crochets, isn't it, around your chain. And this time round, it is 3 half double crochets. 1, it's a lot faster. 2, it takes less yarn. I'm liking this. And 3, I can do one of these massive ones that scared the living daylights out of me. Because of the size of it, I can do it a lot quicker. The only drawback is with it, if I'm using this stitch, you can't see it on camera as easily, especially once it gets larger. So this pattern will only be a written pattern that will be available on the Ravelry shop. But you're not going to be able to guess what it is at the moment, so I can pretty much show you. I've just got to work out what size what. There we go. That is it so far. There's a bit of orange, there's a bit of a clue. But yeah, this is as far as I've got at the moment, and I'm on row 46. So I'm very, very close to being where I was last time, when you saw the work last time. But it's now a third smaller. Oh. So I'm super chuffed with that one. And I'm loving that stitch because it's a lot smaller, but it's so much like the corner to corner that you can whip it up while watching telly, and you've only got to check it every now and then when you know you're getting close to the right amount of boxes. Let's have a look. Alright, so Sarah is heading off to look for a certain one by a Whippy Chick. That's a new name for me. So many of us out there though. It's just like, it's another new name I didn't know. Bella said, hooray, email sent, thanks all. Way to go, Bella, says Jen. Sorry, Jennifer. Don't you start on the pudding hat. Don't. That's our cheeky lass. My brain has gone to sleep tonight. That was a joke that's lasted far too long, over a month and a half. Because I was making the fairy for the top of my Christmas tree that still hasn't got wings and is sitting over there staring at me going, put my wings on. Catherine, Sci Catches, she said, oh, she needs a pudding hat, but I'd already done her hair. So she didn't need a pudding hat, and it's been ongoing with Catherine saying she needs a pudding hat, and she keeps picking on me about the pudding hat, so don't you be starting too, women. Or I have to put you on the naughty step. And so Joyful is saying, congratulations Bella, a shout out on her channel. And a winner on this one, Happy New Year. Yep, this is pretty cool. Normally we do have a couple more winners. Like during the lives, but as I said, at the moment I haven't got one sorted. So I can't sort of go, oh, here you go, here it is, blah, 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 and drum up loads of interest for it. Okay, so what is going on here? So Bella is saying, thank you, Crystal. Rita is saying Bumble, and Bella is saying Kitty Garfield. Right, no, in regards to the winners only pattern, you're quite new, so you may not know. Last year I done all my shouldering, and I couldn't crochet for about a month and a half, so I got hold of an app. I paid for it, where I could actually make up my own corner to corner patterns, and I got proper addicted to it, and I made up a load of patterns, but the problem was they were based off of Marvel or Disney characters. And after I'd done them, I found out that I couldn't sell them. Even if I make them, I can't sell them over on Ravelry. I can't sell the pattern. So I was like, well, I don't want to delete them because they're really nice, and quite a lot of people have said they liked them. So I give them away as prizes because I'm allowed to give them away for free. You're allowed to make them. You're allowed to send me a photo. I can show your photo. There we go. You're gone. Yeah, yeah, I can show your image, I can show your work, and then of course you can gift your work on or keep it or whatever. But I physically cannot sell the pattern. It's strange, you can sell the finished item, but I can't sell my pattern. So this way I say they're winners only patterns, and you get to choose one of the ones that I've previously made from the list of winners. Exactly, Dodo. Where is Kath when I need her? She's normally proper hot on it, but I've managed it now. That's 2 I've got tonight. I forgot to warn her I was actually on. She's going to tell me off. I'll send her a message later apologising. Yeah, so in regards to the winners only patterns, that's what they are. They're the ones that I can't sell. So you won't be able to get them on the Ravelry shop. You won't see them on the channel. You'll only get to see them if you win them. Oh, you was guessing you were guessing that C2C. I can see where you come from for the Garfield, because there is a bit of yellow orange in there, isn't there? No, it is not a Garfield, and it's not a Bumblebee either. Where's Kath when you need her? It's still there. Oh, pants, I blocked it. I must have pushed the wrong button. Sorry about that, gang. Just ignore it. You know that we know where there's better sites than that one anyway. If they pop up again, I'll delete them fully. They can't see you flashing, husband. Oh, sorry, it was only his belly. He's just trying to be cheeky. That's why I've got those blankets there. Oh dear. Right, so what was I going to say? My brain has shut down again. Right, I'm going to be heading off in a few minutes, gang, because I've got to take Spud for a W. Me and hubby will play rock paper scissors to see who loses. It's normally me. Right, so I'm going to be heading off shortly, but what I would like you to do is, if you could pop back to this video when it goes into replay, so give it about 20 minutes, and then pop a comment in the comment section and down below in regards to what stitch you like or you would like to learn. That would be really brilliant, and then that will enter you into this week's competition to win the winners only pattern that we don't know what it is yet because it hasn't been chosen. But once it is chosen, of course, I will be able to tell you next week, or I'll be able to tell the winner when they win. Alright, so as I said, I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really, really soon. So if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. And ta-ra for now, everybody.